Welcome back. I have this brand new project for you. It's a very, very intense project, way more than we usually do on this channel, but I thought it would be really cool. I saw some Papi Mache cardboard cars on YouTube, and I thought it would be really cool to make a new casing for an RC car. So I took the wheels and the chassis and the battery pack and the remote control portion of the car that I wasn't using anymore, popped off the casing, and then I wanted to make my own Papi Mache casing of one of my favorite cars and place it on top of the RC car, creating a completely brand new car. So what I'm using is just Papi Mache and cardboard on top. The tricky part is to make sure that the dimensions are quite right so your new casing fits on top of the chassis and doesn't interfere with the wheels and the mechanisms. So I picked this classic car that I'll show you right now. It's a Ford Mercury pickup truck that I'm going to turn into a dragster. So I'm going to put in a new engine. It's all going to be fake, obviously, but I'm going to make a mold of the engine and make it into a dragster. So I'm starting off with these cardboard sides to it. I measured out the existing casing to get the wheel positioning proper. Once you get the wheel positioning proper, after that, you could do pretty much whatever you want. So I have these casings, which is going to be the start of the new truck. I have left and right ready to go, and after that, it's you build on top and have a really good job with the paint and make sure that you have some curves and that sort of thing. So for the Papi Mache, I'm just going to mix some wood glue and some brown paper. Brown butcher block paper. It's super strong, a lot better than, say, newspaper, that sort of thing. So if you have that lying around, really, really good stuff to use. So I'm going to use this special mesh for Papi Mache, especially for the curves of the wheels, wheel casings, and the hood of the pickup truck. So I could pretty much do any curve you want with this mesh, lay the Papi Mache on top, and hopefully that'll all work out. So I'm going to film a few steps, maybe take some still images as I go along, and hopefully it'll work out in the end. So keep going. Hello guys, welcome back. So I took the day yesterday to do the basic shape of my truck. As you can see in the top corner, the picture I'm working off of, it basically has the basic shapes of the truck, but it's very, very boxy and square. So the way I'm going to round off, say, the tire covers and the hood especially, which makes this truck really quite special, is I'm going to use the Papi Mache mesh right now. It's a very, very good flexible mesh, very, very tight mesh. So you could use small pieces of paper if you'd like. I'm going to use brown paper, as I mentioned, with wood glue. So it should dry really quite hard. The tricky part about this is it's going to be a lot of trial and error. So don't get frustrated. Try a couple of things. And the tricky part is to have the mesh stay on the cardboard. I'm probably going to use some hot glue to tack it down. And then after that, it's going to be super simple with the Papi Mache. That'll keep it really nice and solid, and making sure that the Papi Mache is attached to the cardboard cutout as well. So good luck with that. I'll show you when I'm done, and I'll see you probably in about an hour. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, so I just finished the back wheel mounts and the front hood, and the wheel mounts around the front tires as well, out of the Papi Mache mesh that I mentioned earlier. So it took a little while, but I think in the long run it's going to be worth it because once you have that really good base that you put your Papi Mache on, it'll form that form that you put on ahead of time, so you'll have an easier time to form your Papi Mache on top of it. It's really good to have a really good preparation before you put your Papi Mache on, so your results will be that much better. My next step, as you see my picture in the top corner, I'm going to form the hood shape out of Model Magic. Model Magic is a nice clay. It dries decently hard, and it's super light. But don't use a lot of it. If you do need, I might use it to round off the edges of the top because the edges of the truck are very round. So I might use straws as well. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But I will use Model Magic for the hood on the top. It'll be like a rounded triangle to the tip of the hood. So to give that shape to the hood, I think it'll be quite realistic. And the Papi Mache will pretty much stick to the Model Magic as well. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon. So hello everybody. So here is the final project. It is the Ford Mercury dragster. So I managed to get the RC mechanism underneath. It was pretty good. I managed to make sure the wheels are not sticking to the Papi Mache casing. It turns okay, so make sure that there's plenty of room around the wheels. So what I've done since the last time I was filming, so I did spray paint, which I don't think it was worth it actually. I had to take it outside, I had the can. I think I should have used a paintbrush and some acrylic paints. And then after that, I got some paper. I made my own decals actually of the flames. So I just used some black construction paper, the thinnest construction paper you could find. And then after that, just painted white glue on top. So it's really nice and slick. So really stuck. So they're not going anywhere. And then after that, the original picture that you could see on top is there's some wood in the back, wood paneling for the pickup, and some sides made out of popsicle sticks, so simulated wood and that sort of thing. So and then obviously the front grille had the two headlights, so that finishes off the truck really quite nicely. Other little accessories that you could probably do is tinted windows. You could use acetates. I actually have a tinted duotang that you could just cut up, make some own windows if you really wanted to. And after that, you could just have some fun playing. So feel free to take apart all your RC cars and make a new casing. So you could, this is not permanently attached, so I could take it off, make another casing, and start from scratch, whatever fun car I would like to put together. So thanks a lot for sticking with me. I hope you got all the steps. Obviously, email me if you have any questions about this project, and good luck. Keep safe, keep creating, and keep watching. And have a great week.